The 8th of March 1944. As rumours grow that U-606 may be deployed in a different theatre, our immediate plans have not changed. The BDU have given us one further patrol, the Last Stand campaign, set out in the Atlantic. After Black May 1943, it is clear that the Allies managed to extend the range of their aircraft defences over most of the Atlantic and introduced more advanced weapons. Our U-boat losses increased dramatically, and the use of wolf packs no longer seems an effective tactic. But the tide will turn. Our engineers are working on new wonder weapon, a revolutionary generation of electric U-boats which will let us regain the initiative. U-boats must revert back to lone wolf tactics in the Atlantic to gain us the time we need to make this happen. To this end, we have been ordered to patrol sector BD5 to BD8 in the Northeast Atlantic and travel 2,000 kilometers inside to complete our patrol. We must sink a minimum of 4,000 tons of enemy trade shipping. Intelligence anticipates the number of vessels in the area to be small, but the weather in the area is expected to be calm, which will aid detecting and hunting any trade vessels. Good hunting, Captain. Hi everyone, right, we've been doing a bit of a patrol in the sector that we've been designated, and all has been well. See, the weather's deteriorated somewhat. We've actually just got a radio signal, a hydrophone contact, as we've been doing our periodic diving down to 30 meters, listening in and see if we can identify any ships. So it's coming from over here. You see there she is. Brilliant. Is it just a single ship? I think it might be. Okay. Oh, hang on, no. 1, 2. There's 2 ships. The waves are not being particularly helpful. Ah, yes. Okay, 2 ships. Perfect. So, make sure it's just 2. Yeah, just 2. Okay. Our first potential targets of the day. Wait for the water to clear. Crikey. What is that flag? Difficult to try and identify when the water is just literally always over. Is it that? I think it is. I think it's an Empire Explorer. Speed, and it's going to be very difficult to work out. I'm going to go 7 knots. That's the standard speed that these seem to be travelling at. Distance, again, incredibly difficult to judge. Right, 3,800. Okay, so it's working out about 77.3 course. About 3,000 meters, 3 kilometers. Now, the flag is a yellow star on a red flag, which Vietnam? Oh, that's a yellow flag, a yellow star, isn't it? This is a yellow outline. It's showing. Oh, here we go. Different flag showing up here. That looks like a Soviet flag. But that looks like a Vietnam flag. But we'll go with, basically, it looks like it's good to shoot at. In Tube 1 we've got a T3, a T1 in 2, a T3 in 3, and a T3 in 4. So let's get you flooded. The water's a bit choppy to try a magnetic shot, so we'll just try and hit him on the surface. Let's extend that past and then bring that back. Okay, Tube 3. Fire. Right, where's this other one? I'm going to do this quick as anything. This is a British looking ship. Again, I think it's probably a similar type ship. 7 knots. Distance. It's actually a bit closer, isn't it? 2,400, okay. And that's angle about 48. Let's get Tube 2 flooded. Extend that beyond, and then get that to turn around, yeah. Tube 2, fire. Right, 2 torpedoes winging their way to targets, relatively close as well, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get 2 good hits. Right, confirmation then. 2 hits, 2 good kills, and we've got a T3 and a T3 being loaded into 2 and 3 torpedo tubes. Well, that is a beautiful way to start the patrol, isn't it? 2 ships, 2 torpedoes, 2 successes. Right, fantastic. Well, early success with impeccable accuracy. We'll continue on this patrol zone. See if we can pick out any further convoys or any other enemy ships, and certainly check them out and see if we can sink them, or if not, if it's a neutral ship, we'll definitely look to inspect them to make sure they aren't doing anything which is against convention. We won't let them trade with the enemy or move supplies under a false flag, so we have a duty to try and protect the seas in that way. So yeah, we'll continue on and hopefully find some more juicy targets. Hi everyone, right, we've been on patrol for a little bit longer now, and we were able to pick up a hydrophone contact, and we've been tracking it down since. Now we are closing in what we believe is quite a large convoy. If I bring up the volume a little bit, you can start to hear the sheer number of ship noises and contacts you can hear coming through. So we're down at periscope depth, and now is the time to try and set up an ambush for these ships coming in. They seem to be coming from our port side. However, there does seem to be some to our sort of starboard over here. Maybe not. Maybe that's just the resonance of the sheer volume of the convoy coming across and distorting slightly. Yeah. Okay. No worries. We're at periscope depth. Let's go and take a look. Right, here we go then, periscope depth. So they should be coming from over here. Oh yes, look at this convoy. Risk a bit of height because we're not that close to it. Is that the lead ship there? It doesn't look like an escort ship, definitely a transport ship. Can't see those. More transport ships there. Can't see. Merchant ship. Merchant ship. Ooh, what's that? That makes me nervous. It's a trawler, so it's probably an armed trawler. Probably has, a rack of depth charges and a gun, maybe. Escort destroyer. Now then, that is something to worry about. That's quite a big looking ship. Don't know what that is. So we've got escorts. That looks like a Liberty or a C3 or something. So maybe a Liberty and that's a C3. Okay, so we've got ships front and back by the looks of this. Yeah, so we'll need to pick our targets, watch out for the escort, and see if we can score big today. Okay, moving behind us. Wouldn't you know it? It looks to be an American destroyer. Is that all we think it is? No. Oh, it's not showing there. It's not a cruiser or a battleship. That's no. 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 Maybe it's in the Corvettes. Oh, potentially a flat. No, it's not a flat gas. River class. Yeah. Recognise. Let's get that set to 7 knots. Has indeed been identified as a American. I've just got to see the American flag. It's not a big secret here. Alright, let's get. Where's the end of that? It's all the way over there. Oh, crap. What we got on tube 5? Well, let's just stick anything in there. T5, okay, flood it. Tube 5, fire. Who's firing at us then? Sorry, who's pinging us? Is that trawler? I would have thought they'd have fitted a trawler with sonar. Either way, dive down. Okay, good hit, but unfortunately it hasn't sunk with just the one T5 torpedo hit. So she looks like she's crippled and wounded on the surface, but not much we can do about it at the moment. A couple more escorts are closing in on our location, so we are diving and trying to hide down in the depth. But they're constantly pinging us, so they know where we are. So unfortunately we're just going to have to evade them, I think. Unless they can somehow lose contact with us. Okay, a bit of time has passed and we've managed to evade the first round of depth charge, well, destroyer runs. So we just popped up behind them. See if we can strike a few ships before they leave our area, because I've got a funny feeling we're going to be kept down while the rest of them escape. That's okay. We'll just see if we can sink some as we go. So we're taking a few more risks. We've got this one which is going behind us. NA1, we might as well wait for the larger ship to go by. Have a look in front then. Let's get this locked on. Can't see what the flag is. So let's have a look. Probably going to be an Empire Explorer. So the range is about 1200 meters. Okay, so we've got an Empire Explorer doing about 7 knots, course 78.6, about 1200 meters. T3 is. Once flooded, you are ready to fire. Even though it's got pink flags, fire. Okay, we missed, and we had to dive down momentarily for a escort ship, which is now past. But Oh, we got a C3 right there. Empire Derwent. Right, where's C3?
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Definitely a freighter. It's not a Liberty. There you go, C3. Let's get a speed check on her. Obviously they're doing a little bit of zigzagging, so that can alternate or change their speed a touch. Okay, coming to the end now. Let's see, this ship is heavily armed. There you go, 7 knots, perfect. Let's get the correct range. I think we'll probably try and fire 2 torpedoes at this one. Tend to be a 2 torpedo type of ship. 630 meters, they are close. Okay, it's 121. There we go. Right, T3, T3, T3. Let's get 2 T3s flooded. Get turn right. There you go. Tubes 2 and 3, fire. 2 away. 3 away. Right. There's another one there. Is that another?
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
That's another C3 by looks of it. Probably going to be 7 knots as well. Range.
30 Sekunden.
Oh, it's 90 degrees to us. It's not going to be a good shot.
20 Sekunden.
20 seconds. We're going to get some good hits on this ship. This is quite a juicy one, so I would like to get this one down. Last one, of course, missed, unfortunately. Chance a little bit more height with the periscope.
Torpedoversagung.
Oh, it's a dud. The second one.
Treffer.
Good hit. Oh, I can't believe that was a
Schwere
dud.
Schäden am Rumpf.
Serious damage. Okay. We've got a T3 and no, I got T3. We could try. It's not a great angle at all. What's the actual depth of these? 7.3 meters. 7.5. Magnetic. Fire. That's just a hope, hit and hope, I think. We don't know what's going to go on with that. Oh, this one's actually, yeah, look at the damage. That's actually sinking quite quickly. I was surprised. I thought that would just take the damage and continue to sail on, but no, that's actually taking on water and is listing quite heavily. The bow section is almost underwater. New communication. They'll probably radio in where we are. They think they've spotted the periscope.
Bis Torpedoeinschlag.
Good hit, good hit. It managed to hit the side and that is listing badly. The first one is also nearly under the water. Maybe they're looking to evacuate that one. Empire Derwent, yeah, she's not happy. Nor is this one. The Charles G. Couldn't. Yes, I think they're a goner, which is fantastic. Right. We know there's some escort ships around here, but for the moment we seem to have evaded them. Anything behind us? Yes, there's a ship passing by over there. It's another C3. Can we lock onto that? Barney Kuchbaum. It's going to be 7 knots, we're going to guess. What's the range over there? It's quite a distance. 3 kilometers. Right. What we got in... There's a T5 in 5. In Tube 5. So let's get that back down to 2 meters or so for the hit. And Tube 5, fire. Right, wow, we're clearing these out. We've got a T1 in Tube 1 being loaded. Got 2 C3 freighters near sinking, and then we've just fired a T5 at another C3 behind us. Okay, so from the hydrophone we fired that torpedo heading south, but as you can see it turned and it's heading for this question mark, which I believe is an escort ship. So these are the 2 C3s that we've hit and they've evacuated, but yeah, I think that torpedo has heard a escort ship and it's heading after that rather than the ship we targeted down here.
Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Ah, it's a good hit.
Einbruch. Sie sinken.
Sadly, it took out the convoy escort ship, the corvette. No problems at all, but unfortunately, it wasn't what we aimed for. That's the danger with these acoustics. They will pick up the strongest signal that they can and follow it. May not necessarily be the one we want them to go after, but there we go. One less ship to torpedo us in this area, so no, it's not too bad really. Torpedo's been reloaded right now, but I think it's a case of we wait until these guys clear out. There's still a couple coming in our direction, but it looks like we're now at the end of it. So we're probably going to wait until the convoy is cleared out, and then we'll surface the boat and finish off these 2 remaining C3s with the deck gun to claim that tonnage and log it in the now glorious tale of U-606's logbook. Okay, that has certainly brought the attention of the rest of the escorts in our direction. So well, we've got ships coming towards us. Is that them? Sea's a little bit choppy, so it's difficult to actually see what's coming towards us. No, that's an escort ship. Sorry, that's a merchant ship. So is that. What is this here? This looks like it's moving fast. Yeah, there we go. Destroyer coming in. Pinging away. Another destroyer coming right for us. Right. Crash dive. Take us all the way down to test depth.
20 Meter.
As you can see, we're down to 190 meters now in the red, trying to get away from the escort ships. Is hydrophone contact, bit of water seeping in now. Depth charge runs going by. They're close, but thankfully they have not caused any damage to the integrity of our hull. And so we are going quiet now. We'll get the lights changed to blue so people can stay calm and use a little bit less oxygen. But yeah, we're not silent running. We're still reloading the torpedo tubes. You never know when we might need to pop up and have a quick snag. The merchant ships have sailed on now, so it's just the escorts which are keeping company. What I'm trying to do until this escort ship steered a course in front of us, in our path, and we had to stop. We were trying to get underneath one of the abandoned ships, which is just kind of bobbing along on the surface, and if we can hide in their shadow, we should be okay. Well, a little bit of good news. Time's gone by and the escorts have got bored and they've gone off to rejoin the fleeing convoy ships. We're still down here at 190 meters, putting a bit of strain on the hull, no doubt. If we just get a quick update from the hydrophone guy. Give us a picture of what ships are nearby, please. Okay, here we are then. So these are the two C3 freighters that we've torpedoed. This is a river-class corvette, apparently. Is in the area, as you can see. The rest of them have gone off with the convoy. So we're just waiting for this guy to clear off. Then hopefully we can use the deck gun to finish off these two ships, claim the tonnage, and get out of here. Fortunately, air's not too bad at the moment. We're getting through our fuel. We've got 56 fuel remaining, percent-wise. What I might do, because we're near the shadow of this ship, let's bring us up to about 50-60 meters. Take the pressure off the hull, take the pressure off the men's minds, and hopefully if this escort will leave the area, we can quickly pop up and check the coast is clear. There's not something we've missed with these two wreck ships here, and then yeah, see if we can finish them off and claim the tonnage. Okay, here we are then. It's a little bit choppy. There is the ship. She's abandoned. And oh, hold on, boys, we're going to get washed away. Let's just finish this off quick. Get a couple of shells into this ship. Get her sinking.
Hüllenbruch, Sie sinken.
Brilliant, she's gone. Right, so there's the destroyer gone. Perfect. But really, now we've got a bit of buoyancy, which is looking a lot better. We want to go back for those two C3 ships over there. I doubt they'll go anywhere near the wrecks, but let's turn around and sort of start sailing towards them. Okay, here's the Charles G. Let's are you ready? Get some shells into it, get her sinking. Can't be much holding her. Ooh, almost went then. A big swell, I think. Yes. Wait for the. Ooh. Not pleasant being on the deck gun. Trying to get. It's difficult to try and get anywhere near the water line with this blooming swell. See, that would probably the thing that's regarded as mist, but that would have gone through those. There we go, that's under the water line. There we go, that's better. Haven't done any holes, but that has weakened the hull, and I think it should be seeping in a bit more water. Wait for it to lift out. Boom. Couple more, and I think we've got a. Is that her done? I think that's her done. Maybe one more. That was a nothing shot, really. But I think I might just tip her over. There she goes. Hooba! She's gone. Whoa! Hold on, boys. We almost went then. Where did that freak wave come from? Right. This one's a bit. Oh my god! Look at these waves now. Let's move forward and get a bit closer and save the ammo, because we can get some shots on here, but they're just erratic. I hit the funnel that time, so let's move closer. Right, here we go. On the rock and roll deck gun. Goodness me. Let's see if we can get if it hits the back, maybe get a hole in her, get the water in. There goes a mast. I think that's probably her done. Whoa! My god, they were alive, unbelievably. There she's gone. Right, quickly stow the deck gun, quickly get on board, guys, before you get washed away, and get yourselves dried up and get yourself a nice hot drink as well, because you need it after being out here in this difficult seas. Okay, time has gone by and we've managed to get ahead of this convoy and set up another intercept. And there they are, look, got a large ship over there, two large ships over there, escort destroyer. What looks to be a Liberty here. Right, where's the other escorts? Can we see them? Actually, we can't. Oh, there's one there. Right then, so I think let's try and pick the two prime. This is going to have to be a prime shot, isn't it? What we got? T3, T1, T1, and a T3 under maintenance. Right, so we'll lock onto the Henry C. Payne here. And get it locked in as a Liberty ship. Get the speed done. Probably going to be the 7 knots, that's what has been standard for these convoy speeds at the moment. Yeah, if we can continue to milk this convoy until we're out of torpedoes, then I'll be very happy indeed. You'll see, we've got the last stand campaign, which is the what is the Mid-Atlantic, what used to be the Black Pit, I suppose, a similar kind of area. Unfortunately, now the Allies have got air coverage and the Hedgehog on their destroyer escorts, so yeah, it's not so much a happy hunting ground for us anymore. There we go, 7 knots, we were correct. Right, let's get that there. 2,300 meters. Right then, what is the depth of this? Keel is 7.2, so let's get T1 7.2 or 7.5. Magnetic warhead. Get that to turn right. Tube 1 fire. Angled bow is 77. 7.76 I'll do. Right. T3 left. Put you on the surface. Go a little bit further. Tube 2 fire. Perfect, right. Who else? What have we got here? Alright, what is this? Another American ship, William Wirt. It is. Let's see. Empire Tower? Yeah, could be. Let's get the 7 knots in there. The range is approximately 1,500 meters, of course. Right, what we got in the tubes, a T3 and a T1. Let's get a T1 flat. Tube 4 flood and fire. It's gone. Right, we've got an NA1 coming in here as well. Another British NA1. Tube 3 flood. Fire. Right, let's have a look. How are our shots going? First torpedo was going for this ship, wasn't it?
20 Sekunden. Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel.
Any second now. Oh, it's a dud. You devil. Oh man, right, maybe this is, I think this is the second one. This is William Wirt. Don't know why it's showing. Oh, there you go. Are we going to get another dud, or are we going to get a good shot this time? "10 seconds probably.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
9, 8, 7.
Treffer.
There we go. It's a hit. It's something.
Schwere Schäden am
Damage
Rumpf.
is taking place. Oh wow, that's really caught fire. Look at that. Fire's
Der
breaking
Torpedo
out
ist auf
all
halbem
over.
Weg zum Ziel.
That's looking good. Right, we fired at that one.
Geladen.
Which other one do we fire at? I can't quite recall. Fired at that one. It's probably one over here then, wasn't it? Possibly that one.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel.
Oh, the front of the ship just fell off. That's not a good design feature. She's rapidly taking on water now and has gone. Fantastic. Well, that's another ship to add to the coffers. So I think it was these two we had fired at as well. This is the one we fired at last, the NA1. But I think we fired at this one. Hopefully the torpedoes are on target. Only a few seconds, 30 seconds, I'm not sure which torpedo they're talking about, but they are zigzagging, which means we may miss. Yeah, there's a good chance we may miss because they're zigzagging there. Oh, we do have a torpedo ready. A T5 as well. Let's get that flooded.
Rohr 2, bewässern!
Can we target... Is it that the big juicy one? This one here.
Rohr 2 fertig.
Fire.
Los!
That's going to go wherever it wants anyway, so... Any joy with... these two? I think they were fat or Lutz torpedoes anyway, so they may turn around if they miss. So all's not lost. I think they've missed.
Wasserbomben.
Okay, we're diving down now, past 150 meters. Depth charges going along the side of us here. We managed to evade that one. Whew, okay. I can't even remember where we are with the ships. We had to do that. So we got the strike on the rear of that sorry, no, it wasn't a C3. It was a Liberty, wasn't it? And the other one we sunk. The other two torpedoes seem to have missed their target and run out of juice as they've turned a couple of times, but still unable to find their way home. What I might do is just slow us down a bit and take us deeper.
200 Meter.
Okay, time has passed, and we've come up to periscope depth to take a look around and survey the situation. It all looks clear. The escort ships have left the area after a few depth charge runs. Again, started off really close and then kind of lost interest in us pretty quick, which is, I'm not complaining at this stage, I'll be honest. But nothing doing here, can't see anything else. The C3 that we struck with the T5 torpedo and hit it up the rear. Not sure if we've sunk that or whether or not it was able to continue and repair, because it's not here, so we can't pop up and finish it off with a deck gun. It's obviously been able to continue, or it's gone below without us seeing it. So either way, we've got one torpedo left. I think what we're going to do is call that a day and head back to port for tea medals and a good debrief. So we managed to get back into port after a few days, and the campaign objective has been progressed to the next phase, as you can see. So, the last stand. Congratulations, Skipper. Your mission to disrupt Allied shipping in the Atlantic was a success. Despite the increased range of the Allied aircraft and the advanced weapons, your skill and bravery as a U-boat captain allowed you to launch successful lone wolf attacks upon enemy vessels. Your efforts have no doubt helped to buy time for our forces to regroup and regain the initiative in the ongoing war effort. The U-boat command is proud of your achievements and looks forward to your continued success in a difficult period. Well done. We got 6,000 cash for that, 100% reputation boost, and access to another milk cow. So resupply submarine. Should we wish to do any long-range missions, we can place them where we wish, so we can always ensure that we've got a good chance of getting a resupply. So, campaign progressed. Oh wow, up to almost 70,000, 69,000 and 77 tons of the 100,000s for phase 2 of the last stand, which is good to see. So we started off with sinking not sure. Intel tells us the ship was 4,165 tons and was transporting raw resources from New York to Cardiff, registered in the USSR. I wonder if that was the one with the gold star on the red background, but on the little targeting computer it came up with a little Soviet flag, so I wonder if I think that's what it was. Further north, the Charles G. Coutant, I think how you pronounce it, was sunk. Intel tells us this ship was registered, had a registered tonnage of 7,800 tons and was transporting utilities from New York to Liverpool, registered in the USA. Empire Derwent was sunk. Intel tells us this ship was registered, gross registered tonnage of 7,819 tons, was transporting utilities from New York to Liverpool, was registered in the UK. Then, as we raced ahead and had a second strike, the William Wirt was sunk. Intel informs us this ship was headed from New York to Liverpool with raw resources in the cargo holds. The ship's registered tonnage was 6,081 tons. It was registered in the US. And that's it. That's it. Yes, okay. So, 8,000 cash reward. We've also got another officer, Volker Strauss, who is a leadership officer, which would be coming useful should we wish to add him to the boat. Total tonnage sunk on this patrol was 29,134 tons. We did leave a few tons out there, didn't we? But we were unlucky as well. We had quite a few dud torpedoes today, I seem to recall. We haven't had any duds for a long time, and I think we got 2 or 3 today, so that was unfortunate. Travel distance 7,749.1 kilometers. We started off by sinking. Oh, we sunk a civilian vessel, a passenger ship, with 3,252 tons. I'm trying to rack my brain. Oh yes, there was 2 ships here, wasn't there? Oh, that's not gone down well. That could be a war crime right there. No. It was... Well. Hang on, I'm trying to think of the flag. It did have a British flag, wasn't it? There was a British flag there, but it wasn't a military ship. Crikey. That's going to be awkward. A generic MS whaler for 17 tons trawler was sunk. Oh, I think that's one of the escort ships, wasn't it? So was the Edsel class escort destroyer. Yeah, which we finished off with a deck gun. Wow. Okay, so two warships and potential civilian ship as well. Oh, God blimey. We'll skirt over that one. Potential war crimes right there, but we'll say that we maybe we'll send the diver down to put some ammunition in the hold, and then we can claim that it was indeed smuggling and part of the war effort, so it's not a war crime. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, objectives complete. We reached the patrol zone, yes. We sunk 4,000 tons, yes. We travelled 2k inside the marked area, yes. Wow. Okay, that's a dark and worrying event, if that is true. Yes. Slight blemish on our record there, but no bother. U-606 will refit, resupply, and maybe look to move on from this and maybe leave the area for a while and check out some action in a different part of the world. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Thanks so much for watching. Oh yeah, bit of a worrying patrol this one. Duds are creeping in, so maybe a strain on our manufacturing. Our torpedoes are no longer as sound as they once were. We're now getting some manufacturing errors, and potentially the skipper has made an error as well, sinking a civilian ship. Yikes. Well, we'll have to try and make up for that next time. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.